guys, welcome back. Okay, so where are we with this? So we've let the wash dry, and if I just bring that closer, we've let the wash dry now, and it's created such a beautiful effect. I am blown away by this Mini. Well, to be fair, I should be fair, I'm blown away by the Model Air paints. I mean, I am excited, okay, just very excited, and that's not just for show, that is just basically, I'm just astonished by the effect that they create. Okay, so while I was waiting for my battery to recharge, I went in and highlighted. So if I just come in a little bit closer, if I can get that, there we go. So I've highlighted around the edges here and here, and I've used which is this paint down here, which is the steel, and that's Vallejo Model Air. And I've gone around the brass as well, and I've used bright brass just to highlight the edging of the brass around the sides there. Also I've added this in, and originally this was underslung there, hanging down, because this arm's raised up on the Mini, but I've just switched it around so it dangles from the front, so it looks like it's holding a chain, and the axe is in his hand in the front there. I've highlighted the gold on there as well, and I've also highlighted the brown that we had on there. So the next step is to work on this leg here, the gold here, and we are then ready to add the cloak. And if we switch that around so you can have a look, it's a beautiful rich red. And after talking to Alt Painter Nerd last night, I mean, I've got to say I agree with him wholeheartedly. It is amazing, such a lovely colour, and I think it helps having a really nice Mini to play around with as well. So we're going to now highlight the gold on the leg, and then we'll be working on the browns after that, so I'll see you in a second. Hi guys, welcome back. So we've highlighted our golds, we just get a nice little focus there. So we've highlighted all the golds that we want to highlight, and we've gone over areas and just brought them out a little bit. I mean, it looks so much nicer now. And now we're going to play around with our browns. So we've got all these skulls, and the skulls look absolutely astonishing. Now what I don't want to do is, it really helps that it's a really great Mini as well, but the wash, my god, I'm excited. See how I get excited by it all? Okay, so look, what we're going to do now is we're going to go in and we're just going to highlight the skulls, and that's all we're going to do, and we're not going to go overboard with it. We're just going to highlight it a little bit. So let's have a look. And remember, this is all Model Air, so it's nice and thin, and so, you know, you haven't got to go too mad with it. You haven't got to layer it on, because it pretty much does it all for you. So let's look at that. So we're going to just highlight our browns just where we need to. Helps if you can see it. Actually, let's move these so it doesn't focus. So we're just going to highlight the areas that we need to, just to bring it out a bit more. And the idea is to create an idea of depth and bits of shadow. And the same around the eyes. So all we're doing is just bringing those skulls out a bit. If you can see that there we go. We're just highlighting them. Same with any bone section. So I'm going to complete that, and then what we'll do is we'll come back afterwards and we'll have a look how that looks. And we've got to also highlight the tabard loincloth area, and we'll also go in afterwards and look at a silver to get all those little studs down on the belt. Okay guys, so I'll see you in a second. Hi guys, how you doing? So it's done. Now, I haven't added any blood effects as yet, because I haven't got any Yoo-hoo glue, but what I will say is, these are all the colours I used to paint this, and I think you'll agree that it's come out really well. I've got to say, I'm very happy. So let's have a look. So basically this is what we're looking at. The only thing to do now is just add some blood to it basically, and I've just got to wet down the cloak. But all in all, what you've got there is a very happy Mini. I'm just amazed by the colours. They're just absolutely beautiful. You know, when I was told about Vallejo, I bought the German Panzer box set, I think it is, the World War II box set, and it was absolutely brilliant. But just the colours, the pigments in these are just so astonishing. So I'm sold completely. I'm absolutely sold. I think I'll be painting a lot more minis in Vallejo from now on. I'm going to be definitely trying it out on the airbrush and trying different techniques out, and reducing the PSI obviously through the brush as well. But I think you'll agree, if I can get that closer without it blowing too much. There we go. That's actually come out quite well, and it creates a lovely effect. I mean, it's just, I'm sold, absolutely sold. So as far as I'm concerned, I'll be using this paint a lot more, and I got to thank you Vallejo for sending me all this stuff to look at. I've got to say, it's come out really well. It's been a real pleasure using the products as well, and it hasn't really hidden too much of the detail. It's a nice thin paint as well, the Model A, so it gives it a nice coat. So yeah, and thanks for all the great comments as well. That's really kind of you guys. So I'm totally sold. I mean, it's a lovely product. I mean, I've used all of this. I'm really impressed with their washes. I mean, just by combining these two together, and I used black shade and umber shade mixed together, it gave it a really muddy, dirty look, which really helped the model so much. And I've got to say, my choice paint, if I can remember where it is, has to be the, if we can get that to pop up, the bright brass. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so what am I going to be doing today? Today we're working on the board. I've got John Law coming around, and you may have remembered John Law from a while back. He's always popping up on the Games Workshop website, where he does these fantastic dioramas and lots of smoke effects and lighting and stuff like that on his buildings. So he's coming around today to help me with board number 2. Plus I need to match the two boards up, the city board and No Man's Land up, to see how they fit properly. We'll be putting in our gun emplacements and all sorts of wonderful little bits and pieces, and we'll be trying out some of the new Vallejo stuff that they've sent us as well, which will be the desert sand to create our muddy tracks, and we'll see how that goes. Okay guys, so listen, you look after yourselves. Thanks very much for watching the videos. It's been a lovely experience. I've got to say, it's been an absolute pleasure of just beautiful colours and playing around with fantastic washes and stuff. And I'll see you later. Take care.